Besok MR nggak gua jagain Zoom-nya, biarin aja. Nggak gua jagain Zoom-nya, biarin MR. Kan nggak ada duitnya. Ya iyalah. Government is working on paid COVID-19 vaccination mechanism. Investment Minister asks investors to enter green energy sector. Hello, good evening viewers. Market Headlines is ready to provide you information from business, economic and capital market sector. And as the pandemic is still going on, we'll provide you the latest COVID-19 information. Please stay safe by taking some simple precautions such as physical distancing, wearing a mask, avoiding crowds, cleaning your hands and having less mobility. And with me, Fajar Wayong, this is Market Headlines. Let's start market headline. To contain the transmission of COVID-19, the government is currently working on a paid COVID-19 vaccination mechanism for 93.7 million people. This paid vaccination was included in the discussion of booster vaccinations.
The government is currently working on a paid COVID-19 vaccination mechanism for 93.7 million people. Coordinating Minister for the Economy Erlangga Hartarto said this paid vaccination was included in the discussions of booster vaccinations to contain the transmissions of the virus in the event of a third wave of the spread of COVID-19.
Kemudian Bapak Presiden juga memberikan arahan terkait dengan vaksinasi booster yang dimana diharapkan bisa diselesaikan dalam minggu depan. Di mana tentu ada yang berbasis kepada PBI ataupun APBN. Ini ada 9 kebutuhannya adalah dengan populasi 87,4 juta jiwa. Kebutuhannya adalah 97,1 dosis dengan perhitungan ada wastage. Kemudian juga untuk yang usia 11 tahun ke 12 tahun itu ada 4,4 juta. Kebutuhannya adalah 9,9 juta. Kemudian dari berdasarkan dana iuran APBD, PU ketiga yaitu 27,2 juta atau 30,2. Total vaksin program adalah 1 137,2 juta. Apakah itu 50 apa 60% ini akan terus didorong. Sedangkan sisanya nanti akan didorong melalui vaksin berbayar. Dari segi harga vaksin dan yang lain akan dimatangkan kembali. Dan ini diperkirakan untuk 93,7 juta jiwa.
Erlangga further explained that the government also supports a free booster vaccination program funded through the state budget. Overall, the total free vaccine for this program reached 137.2 million doses. IDX Channel reports.
And meantime, regarding vaccination, the World Bank advised Indonesia to set a strategy to overcome a number of challenges in accelerating the COVID-19 vaccination. The World Bank said that the challenge of vaccination in Indonesia is the distribution, considering that Indonesia is a decentralized country. Another challenge is convincing people who are still reluctant to vaccinate. When that happens, there is one thing that is worrying, that the rate of testing and screening for infection may decrease. The World Bank's chief economist for East Asia and Pacific, Aditya Mato, said that accelerated vaccination was able to increase economic growth in 2021 to 2022 after being hit by the Delta variant. It is undeniable that countries in the Asia-Pacific region have been greatly affected by the Delta variant. This impact increases inequality in the region. According to Mato, Indonesia's economic growth will be able to approach 5% next year if vaccinations continue. Apart from vaccinations, Indonesia's economic recovery also needs to be accompanied by the distribution of targeted social insurance and assistance. Reform of the distribution of social assistance through digital platforms is one of the keys to distribution of sustainability. Indonesian mining state-owned holding Mine Idea recorded the company's net profit increased from 4.7 trillion rupiah as of June 2021 to 7.8 trillion as of August 2021. The addition of this net profit makes the company optimistic that it will be able to pay off its maturing debt of around $500 billion or equivalent to 7.12 trillion rupiah in November 2021. The maturing debt comes from debt withdrawals that Mine ID had made in order to meet the need for funds to acquire Freeport Indonesia for several years. Then the payment of the debt due to for the Freeport acquisition comes from a Mine ID loan of $4 billion. Of the total debt, the company has paid about $1 billion with loan funds from the capital market of about $2.5 billion. And we're moving on to global update. French President Emmanuel Macron has been hit on the shoulder by an egg thrown at him during a visit to an international food trade fair. Meanwhile, Facebook is putting hold on the development of a kids version of Instagram to address concerns about the vulnerability of younger users. And more stories on today's International Minute.
Germany's center-left Social Democrats or SPD have claimed victory in the federal election, telling the party of outgoing Chancellor Angela Merkel it should not longer be in power. SPD leader Olaf Scholz said he had a clear mandate to form a government, while his conservative rival Armin Laschet remains determined to fight on. The two parties have governed together for years, but Mr. Scholz said it is time for new coalitions with the Greens and Liberals. French President Emmanuel Macron has been hit on the shoulder by an egg thrown at him during a visit to international food trade fair in the city of Lyon. A video of the incident that took place on Monday has been widely shared on social media and shows Macron walking through the crowd when an egg bounced off him without breaking. Two bodyguards can be seen immediately getting closer to the president to protect his shoulders. The video also shows a man being taken away from the scene by other bodyguards. Facebook is putting a hold on the development of kids' version of Instagram geared toward children under 13 to address concerns that have been raised about the vulnerability of younger users. The announcement follows an investigative series by the Wall Street Journal, which reported that Facebook was aware that the use of Instagram by some teenage girls led to a mental health issue and anxiety. Yet the development of Instagram for a younger audience was met with a broader opposition almost immediately. The Spanish island volcano that has buried more than 500 buildings and displaced over 6,000 people since last week lessens its activity on Monday. Although scientists warned that it was too early to declare the eruption phase finished, and authorities ordered residents to stay indoors to avoid the unhealthy fumes from lava meeting seawaters. The Archipelago's Volcanology Institute published graphs showing the sharp decline in seismic activity in the area. IDX Channel reports.
Market headlines will be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Kini aplikasi mClears hadir di handphone Anda untuk memudahkan transaksi Anda. Informasi aktivitas clearing dan penjaminan tidak lagi hanya dapat diakses melalui komputer di kantor Anda, melainkan dapat diakses di mana saja dan kapan saja dalam genggaman Anda. Fitur-fitur mClears. Equity clearing dan settlement adalah fitur di mana Anda dapat melihat posisi kewajiban settlement anggota clearing hingga nilai alternate ke settlement serta informasi gagal bayar. Risk management adalah fitur di mana Anda dapat melihat posisi trading limit, kolateral, MKBD, portofolio harian, risk charge anggota clearing dan kombinasi, serta nilai minimum cash collateral. Derivatif adalah fitur di mana Anda dapat melihat posisi trading limit, margin call, dan informasi clearing derivatif. Terkait pinjam-meminjam efek, terdapat fitur mengenai borrowing information dan lendable pool information, serta lending revenue dan borrowing fee. Serta menu lain yang menampilkan informasi mengenai haircut, risk charge saham, dan nilai harga penyelesaian harian dan harga penyelesaian final. Selain itu, Anda juga dapat mengakses fitur pengumuman, peraturan, dan informasi layanan KPEI pada aplikasi mClears. Download aplikasi mClears di App Store atau Google Play Store. Lakukan registrasi user Anda dengan menggunakan alamat email berdomain resmi yang sesuai dengan anggota clearing Anda. Setelah registrasi, Anda akan diberikan kode OTP di email Anda untuk verifikasi, dan aplikasi mClears Anda siap untuk digunakan. Anda dapat mengakses seluruh menu pada aplikasi mClears dengan melakukan aktivasi berlangganan premium yang dapat dilakukan dengan memilih menu Get Premium. Download aplikasinya sekarang, lakukan registrasi, dan dapatkan kemudahan dalam genggaman tangan Anda. Kemudahan informasi KPEI dalam genggaman Anda.
Welcome back on Market Headline. The Minister of Investment, or BKPM, asked domestic and foreign investors to increase and utilize the potential of new and renewable energy in Indonesia. Moreover, BKPM believes that new and renewable energy investment will increase along with easy rules and permits.
The Minister of Investment, or head of BKPM, Bahlil Lahadalia, ensures that currently investment licensing in Indonesia is easier, especially through the implementations of the Job Creation Law and online single submission. The Ministry of Investments also invites investors to invest in the green energy sector. Bahlil said green energy is one of the government's focus in increasing investment, one of which is the development of electric batteries, where Indonesia's nickel reserve reached 26% of the world reserves.
Khusus mengenai green energy, kenapa Indonesia menjadikan ini salah satu fokus dalam arah kebijakan investasi? Khususnya menyangkut dengan baterai mobil. Sebab kita tahu bahan baku dari baterai mobil sebagian besar adalah nikel. kemudian kobalt dan mangan, serta litiumnya. Secara kebetulan, Indonesia mempunyai cadangan nikel dunia sebesar 24-25%. Dan ini semuanya ada di Indonesia.
The investment minister said that Indonesia should be able to make its biggest contributions to the world in terms of green energy. Therefore, Bahlil revealed that the policy directions in sectors that are now a priority is in the downstream sectors, one of which is industries based on green energy. From Jakarta, Ade Firmansyah for IDX Channel.
The Ministry of Trade targets a total transaction of $1.5 billion at the 36th Indonesia Trade Expo. In the event, the government also took advantage of the opportunity to promote Indonesia as the center of the world's halal industry. Trade Minister Muhammad Lutfi hopes that the Indonesia Trade Expo, which will be held on October 21 to November 4, 2021, will revive sluggish global trade due to the pandemic. Lutfi targets total transactions of up to $1.5 billion. This momentum was also used to introduce Indonesia as the center of the world's halal industry. Lutfi is optimistic that with global economic conditions starting to improve, this trade expo can be a good means for business actors to increase trade transactions.
Salah satu hal berbeda yang saya sangat banggakan pada tahun ini, untuk pertama kalinya akan diselenggarakan forum khusus terkait industri halal, yaitu Halal Trade Forum. Dengan berkolaborasi dengan Indonesian Fashion Chamber, juga akan menyelenggarakan Muslim Fashion Festival dengan rangkaian kegiatan Muslim Fashion Show dan juga talk show. Hal ini kami lakukan dengan upaya nyata untuk mewujudkan Indonesia sebagai pusat industri produk halal dunia serta menjadi kiblat industri fashion muslim dunia. Kami optimis T ke-36 tahun 2021 dapat mencapai target transaksi dagang lebih besar hingga $1,5 miliar diikuti oleh 1.000 perusahaan serta dihadiri setidaknya oleh 500.000 visitors dan buyers dari mancanegara.
Meantime, the potential of Indonesian halal products continues to increase along with the increasing global demand. Bank Indonesia noted that until the end of the first semester of 2021, Indonesia's halal product exports grew 46%.
Indonesia's halal food exports continue to record significant growth. Deputy Governor of Bank of Indonesia Sugeng said that the export of Indonesian halal food products reached $10.4 billion, growing 46% during the first semester of 2021. He assessed that the potential for the export market for halal products was very open. This can continue to be improved so that it become a driver of economic recovery, which is still under pressure due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Makanan halal Indonesia pada triwulan 2 tahun ini berhasil dikirim ke pasar global dengan nilai mencapai 10,4 miliar US dollar atau tumbuh sekitar 46%. Perkembangan ini memperlihatkan urgensi optimalisasi ekonomi dan keuangan syariah agar dapat memanfaatkan peluang pasar global sehingga dapat terus mendorong pemulihan ekonomi nasional. Pertumbuhan usaha syariah yang terus bergerak dalam fase recovery perlu terus didorong ke depan. Pada triwulan 2 tahun 2021, Alhamdulillah, capaian sektor unggulan industri halal yang terdiri dari makanan halal, busana muslim, dan pariwisata ramah muslim cukup mengembirakan, yaitu tumbuh 8,2% secara tahunan.
Not only Bank of Indonesia, the central and regional governments also encourage the development of the Sharia economy by increasing the role of SMEs in the potential for halal exports. From Jakarta, Darjo Patmo for IDX Channel.
To strengthen the Sharia-based economy, the East Java provincial government is also developing a halal industrial center. The governor of East Java revealed that she would focus on developing a halal industrial area in Sidoarjo as part of efforts to encourage the export of national halal products. The governor of East Java, Hovifah Indar Parawansa, said that the potential for the halal export market in the world is still very large, while the demand for halal products is also expected to continue to increase. For this reason, the East Java provincial government, along with other stakeholders, helped develop the halal industry. The development of halal industrial production in Sidoarjo is expected to receive government attention and continue to be supported by other ministries and institutions. Hovifah added that other countries have encouraged their halal industry to continue to grow, such as China, which is the highest exporter of Muslim clothing to the Middle East, and Korea, which wants to become a world halal tourism destination. So that it is hoped that Indonesia can also do the same thing to become a major player in the world's halal products.
Saya ingin mengajak kepada kita semua, mohon doa kita semua, ikhtiar kita semua. Insya Allah tanggal 30 besok, Bapak Wakil Presiden Republik Indonesia akan meninjau kawasan industri halal yang ada di Sidoarjo di Safe and Lock. Kawasan industri halal ini insya Allah yang pertama di Indonesia yang diperuntukkan bagi pelaku UMKM. Ini menurut saya adalah pintu masuk bagaimana sinergitas di antara kita semua, bagaimana ekosistem sebetulnya sudah kita siapkan.
And stay with us. Market Headlines will be back with information from Capital Market.
Satgas COVID-19 tetap mengingatkan agar masyarakat tetap disiplin dalam menegakkan protokol kesehatan.
Pemerintah akan melakukan upaya terbaik untuk memvaksinasi sebanyak mungkin orang dan secepat mungkin.
Kementerian Perdagangan optimistis target pemerintah untuk membuat 30 juta UMKM go digital bisa tercapai di akhir tahun 2023. Wisata Bali dan Labuan Bajo hingga saat ini masih menjadi favorit.
Awali hari Anda dengan beragam informasi bisnis terkini yang kami kemas dalam berita teraktual dan berkualitas. Power Breakfast, informasi terkini seputar ekonomi, bisnis, pasar modal, dan industri kreatif yang dikemas secara ringan. New Screen menyajikan informasi ekonomi, bisnis, dan keuangan. Market Headline menayangkan berita ekonomi dan bisnis dalam bahasa Inggris. Saksikan program-program berita ekonomi dan bisnis terkini langsung dari sumbernya, live hanya di IDX Channel. Your Trustworthy Economic, Business, and Capital Market Channel.
Otoritas Jasa Keuangan menyikapi pernyataan Majelis Ulama Indonesia atau MUI yang meminta pelarangan pinjaman online.
Indeks kita bergerak di dalam kondisi sideways atau membentuk complex correction.
Welcome back. At the Jakarta Composite Index intraday movement, earlier today, JCI was open at the level of 6,122.38. And then approaching the closing time on the first session, the index was on the level of 6,119.9. Then the index was showing weakening trend by the second session closing time. Index was closed at the level of 6,113.11. In short, JCI went down 0.15%. And next, we're going to see the intraday movement of rupiah towards US dollar. Open at the level of 14,164. Rupiah was also showing strengthening trend towards US dollar and was closed at the level of 14,155. In summary, rupiah went up 0.05%. Bank Rakyat Indonesia managed to get fresh funds from the public of around 41 trillion rupiah from the implementation of rights issue. Deputy Minister of State-Owned Enterprises Kartika Wiryoatmojo said the information on the achievement of funds from the public was in accordance with information obtained from the Indonesia Stock Exchange. With this achievement, BRI's right issue can become the largest right issue in Southeast Asia, and at the same time, one of the largest in the Asian region. This shows that the Indonesian capital market is still highly valued as a capital market that will grow positively. The total proceeds from BRI's right issue reached 95.92 trillion rupiah. This figure consists of funds obtained from public investors reaching 41 trillion rupiah and the government's shares in Pegadaian and Permodalan Nasional Madani to BRI amounting to 54.77 trillion rupiah. Funds from the rights issue will be used by BRI as working capital for the development of ultra-micro holding and ecosystem development for the ultra-micro business segment. In order to improve its performance until the third week of September 2021, Rukun Raharja has realized capital expenditure approximately $59 million.
In order to improve its performance until the third week of September 2021, Rukun Raharja has realized capital expenditure approximately $59 billion. Meanwhile, Rukun Raharja has overseen the completions of the Rokan Pipe project and is working on it together with Pertamina Gas. According to the director of Rukun Raharja, Oka Lesmana, the Rokan Pipeline project is a construction and operation project for the Batam-Bangka-Dumai corridor and the Bidas-Duri-Dumai corridor. The pipe stretch for approximately 352.53 kilometers. For additional information, during the first semester of 2021, Rukun Raharja posted revenue of $50.14 billion, down 5.39% compared to the realizations of revenue in the first semester of 2020. From that revenue, the company earned a profit for the year of $764,197, up to 93.99% from the profit for the first semester of 2020, which was $393,925. Net profit also jumped to $33,975 in the first semester of 2021. IDX Channel reports.
And step aside from a market condition as the efforts in achieving herd immunity is still going on. Here it is, an update data about COVID-19 vaccinations in Indonesia. And the news close our market headlines today. Please enjoy our next program on IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy Economic, Business and Capital Market Channel. And viewers, we can get through this pandemic by staying disciplined on health protocols. Everyone must wear a mask because it can protect us from COVID-19. Use masks properly and encourage family and people around us to do the same. And I'm Fajar Wayong. Have a nice evening and stay safe.